Well, joining us now tonight is Rick Pennycooke. He's the president of Lakeshore Group. His star is Best Buy. His dog, Lululemon. We'll get the take on that. Nice to have you back on the show.
Good to be here.
Let's just dive right in because you've got some interesting picks. I'm fascinated by your star, just given the, quote, state of the U.S. consumer, but we'll get there. It is Best Buy. You've got 45 seconds starting now on why you think it's a star.
Well, I think high-end electronics have been dropping in price, and in terms of the sluggish holiday season coming up, electronics will be the one bright spot out there. The high-end electronics are more available to a wider segment of the population because of the price drop, and Best Buy has executed very well. Very deep range of products for people, and now they're getting into your home in terms of fixing the electronics, setting up your networks, answering questions from your mom that you're tired of answering yourself.
Good pick with 8 seconds to spare. Off you go, Andy.
What have they got that other electronics retailers don't?
I think it's really their depth, and they stick with the high-end electronics that everybody wants, and that's I think their big strength. And you can find everything at Best Buy in one place.
They can't compete, though, on price, though, can't I mean, they are very, very price competitive,
right.
But Walmart is going to always be able to source more cheaply. So isn't that an issue for them? It
is, but Walmart doesn't have the depth of the Sonys and the Panasonics and the iPods that Best Buy has. And that's where their strength is. And as I said, in terms of servicing the electronics.
Yeah, Walmart not so well known for its great customer service after the fact. So.
No.
And what about any sense on how they're doing in Canada? They took over Future Shop a few years ago.
They seem to be doing well. They're opening more stores. The stores are busy. You know, their revenue, you know, I'm not a stock analyst, but their revenue seems to be very, very healthy. And I'm just surprised that they're still running the separate Future Shop.
It's messy, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's funny that they
are they going to integrate it soon then on that? I mean,
you know, I don't know, but I would think that they would want to. It just doesn't make sense. The goods are exactly the same.
The two sets of flyers coming out.
Absolutely,
yeah.
with the same product in them.
Unless it's that old thing where you're a dominant player and you maintain two brands to try to prevent other people coming in.
Yeah.
Anti-competitive,
that's possible.
But,
that's possible.
Yeah, because there is no national competitor out there, really. I mean, it's sourced by Circuit City, a.k.a. Radio Shack, are suffering.
That's right. And you've got people like 2001. Sony has their own stores as well, but not in the big box format. So, you know, they've got the market pretty much themselves.
All right, well, that's your star pick. Let's go to your dog. Your dog is Lululemon. This, of course, was a stock market darling until a few days ago, and, of course, it's not been doing so well. So tell us now why you think it's a dog.
Oh, it's just a trendy wave that is going to crash on the beach any day, I think. I mean, look, it's a niche retailer, and the niche is females who are really into yoga, who are well-heeled. I think it's the vagaries of Hollywood play into it as well. The next time a star comes out and says they're into a different type of exercising, this is gonna go away. As they try to compete and be all things to all people, they're just gonna butt up to other retailers who do the same thing, like Nike and Adidas and Sport Check, BB Sport. They all have the same type of product.
Okay, I'm going to call you on something here because I'm thinking I'm not a yoga enthusiast. I've probably gone 5 or 6 times really in my life.
Right.
But I actually own a lot of Lululemon, and I think part of the reason is it's comfortable to wear in the house, it's comfortable just to be out and about in kind of thing, and I like going there versus a Nike because it's built for that. Like, I know when I'm going there and I'm busy, I know that's there. I don't have to kind of search for other things. So, you don't think it has a little more legs because of that? I mean, because I'm pretty loyal. I don't know the stock. I'm not that loyal, but I'm loyal enough that you know. And most of people, like I know, even in Toronto still, I mean, you can see their little symbol everywhere.
Absolutely,
yeah.
and I think, but I still think it's a trend issue. And once that drops off, they're going to have to broaden their products. So they're going to have to carry products for other fitness classes and like fitness categories.
Right.
And once they do that, they're going to be just like those other competitors that I just mentioned. There's not going to be this cachet. As I said, they're riding a wave right now, and the product in their competitors is very, very similar.
Is there any sense that they might be able to, they might have a moat around them in that they do this real integration with the community? They go in, they recruit local yoga instructors, they have a bulletin board, and people go and find out about it. They have a social networking thing almost going on.
They do, and that's helpful. But if you remember what happened with Home Depot when they came in, they were saying, you know, when you talk to an employee there about a plumbing problem, you're going to speak to a plumber, and when you speak to a drywall person, it'll be a drywall person. That's all gone. They couldn't stay with that, and I think that's going to happen. That's going to happen
as they grow.
Yeah, they're just going to lose that edge that they had before.
Absolutely.
Let's just because we only have 90 seconds here, let's talk about your pick from last time. This was a star for you the last time you were on, July 27th. Shoppers Drug Mart, SC and the TSX, $52 that day it came out, $55.31. Although I think it's actually gone up quite a bit and then down a bit in between. The question is now, at this point where it's standing and given your view of the operations, would you say this is a love it
or leave it?
It's a love it.
Still.
Still.
Why?
Their execution is really well and really good, and they keep their core business alive, which is the pharmacy and the health and beauty aids. And then what they do is they just draw in a little bit on the things that are growing, and they do it very well. Real estate, as you know, is very important to me. They do very well in picking the right real estate. So I would continue on, and as we all age, we'll still be going. We'll still be going to Shoppers Drug Mart, and I think they're just doing a phenomenal job.
Saturation, bombing of Toronto, downtown Toronto. Keep opening new stores.
Yeah, but the population density downtown is incredible.
That's right. And if it's there, you'll go to it.
That's right.
Exactly.
Rick, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Rick Pennycooke, president of the Lakeshore Group. And that is it for Stars and Dogs today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kim Parley, and on behalf of Andrew Bell, please send us some emails. Let us know what you'd like us to debate. You can send that into starsanddogs@bnn.ca. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Stars and Dogs has been brought to you by the Princess Margaret, one of the top 5 cancer research hospitals in the world. So if your cause is cancer, give a gift of stock today.